to Scientific Thinkers. And today we are going to learn about product.
Yes, today is day 2 and we'll talk about the product. So, to give a recap, this is a week off for Pragna. So, we have decided why don't we use this week and learn or talk about the business of scientific thinkers and share whatever we find out. Yesterday, we talked about the planning stage, and which covers that we throughout this week we'll talk about planning, then product, then marketing, then sales, and then the business as a whole. Today is day 2, so let's talk about product. Yes. So in this drill, so yesterday as we learned somehow the overall of business, to take business from a look business from afar and see what all we need to know, and we discussed that. Today we'll talk specific about, now we understand that how business looks, what all components business have. Now let's talk about one of the core component or one of the core piece of business, that's called product. What are we selling, right? So we did a drill in which we created this sweet form, and it says write all the products or programs or things you could do, and then answer few questions. Answer what is this for, answer how difficult it is to do, how much fun you have doing it, are you learning
anything? Explain.
Yeah. And
is business growing with this?
Exactly. So now, having said that, we need to so we discussed, we have bunch of products that scientific thinkers is focusing on, and I asked Pragna to make that list, right? And Pragna did a great job in listing all the things that we are doing or we could do. So this gives us, this piece of the puzzle is important for us, because we need to understand what all products we could offer or we are offering, right? Right. That we can we can use to grow the business, right? So we have I think we have identified about 7 activities or products that we have right now, that we either could do or we have or we are doing. So, and then it's a good moment where we can just take a break and see what all is happening, to see what we can do it, what we can do with that, right? And keeping in mind that our core mission, right, our core mission is to spread science or scientific thinking, right? So with that in mind, what we can do. So there are a bunch of t-shirts.
Yeah.
That's part of the equation. So there's a and these are like designs that we have put together and put it out there. So one is Science-Kari t-shirts. That's one of the designs. It talks about empowerment through science in a t-shirt design. So it's a pretty cool concept. And then the other product that we had was a scientific thinkers t-shirt, right? So we want to make each t-shirt cool enough that people want to wear it and spread the message for us. And then we also do opening a toy video, right?
Yeah.
And that's so much fun. And then we open gadgets every now and then.
Yeah.
So we had opened, do you remember which gadget we had opened in the past?
We have opened a humidifier.
We had worked on a fitness tracker,
and
a fan, toaster. So so those are the videos, opening gadget videos. Then we're thinking about explaining science, just explaining the scientific concepts that we could work on, and then explaining business video like this one, what we're doing now. That's another interesting product, right?
Yeah.
And then interviewing bunch of experts who are changing the world for us using scientific thinking, promoting the scientific thinking message right?
Right.
And spreading the voice. We interviewed a couple of people in that. Um, we interviewed Prabha auntie. We interviewed Hussain uncle, and we are hoping to interview more folks, more people. So that's another product, right? And then the another product that we are working on is um, starting. So summer is approaching, so we are also thinking about putting a summer classes, and then bring a lot of
Kid.
local kids from our town. Well, we can discuss this art of scientific thinking with our community. So with that being said, so in each of these we fill these things. So business summer classes, as I said. So first question is, what is this for? So teaching other kids business so they can make their own business. Pragna very rightly said. And how difficult it is to do. So it's basically we have to understand how much work needs to be put in to make this part successful. So obviously reaching out to schools, inviting other kids, letting the parents know, finding a space where we can host these classes, right? Printing the material that we'll give kids, designing the activities. So it's a lot of effort. And I think Pragna, you rightly pointed out that it's kind of hard work. Um, and how much fun would you have doing it? So it's definitely work and fun. It's fun if we make it easy enough for kids to understand, right?
Yes.
So that's why it's important for Pragna to understand, because if Pragna understand that, hopefully her friends would understand too, right? So that's the challenge. Um, so it will be a lot of fun, right?
Yes.
Because we are learning business is very cool, right? So you learn the idea, you learn the value system, you learn that you have to have empathy to talk to other folks, you have to really help out people. So those are good sort of missions for kids to learn. So that's definitely, we are excited about that. Are you learning anything? Explain. So definitely we learn to simplify the message to a level where kid can understand, right? We are creating other entrepreneurs very early, hopefully.
Which entrepreneurs?
Business people who are creating interesting businesses, right? If we start making businessmen or businesswomen early, they can have longer time building their business and they can be successful, right? So that's the mission. Is the business growing with this? So this is not in line with scientific thinking. So definitely the scientific thinking as a brand would grow, right? Because a lot more people would know, hey, scientific thinkers are actually helping other kids understand how to think scientifically when creating a business. So we want to in fact we want to tell people that even with scientific thinking you can create interesting businesses. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why humans of steam video, the same thing. What is this for? Telling other sort of different jobs and how to do it. So Pragna rightly said, um, and how difficult it is to do. uh, Basically it's fun. I think we just have to talk to people and learn to understand. And Pragna, you said something, you want to share what you said, how difficult it is to.
For me, listening is hard and remembering.
So that's interesting part. So whenever a guest comes, they're not every time attuned to explaining things in a very simple way, so kids can understand. So that's one of the challenge. So this actually helped us understand that what we need to fix in those video series. Um, how much fun you have doing it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Because I don't really understand all of the big words that those people are saying.
That's again a very key insight. So that's Pragna. See, we are doing this exercise. It's helping us understand what are the opportunities, what are we doing wrong, what are we doing right. So that helps. Are you learning anything?
Different jobs and how to do it.
So is business growing with us?
Kind of.
Kind of, yes, because obviously we want to spread scientific thinking. So having people from scientific world or thinking world talking about stuff helps other kids understand what all options, like what fun stuff other folks do. Explain videos like these videos, right? So what is this for?
Explain business in a simple way.
Explain business in a simple way, rightly said. How difficult it is to do?
Some tricky examples too.
Right. So again, it's business, simplifying it to a level where we can understand. So we constantly try to make it so that we understand. So that's why it's definitely a challenge that we have to work. How much fun you have doing it?
Some fun.
What do you mean by some fun?
Some fun because most of the time I don't really understand. And the parts I understand it's fun learning it.
Cool. So she is learning business at the age of 6. So definitely lot of interesting stuff. And as you keep on learning these things, it'll get fun, right? So we know that. Are you learning anything?
A little bit, kind of.
So what are you learning so far?
I'm learning that lots of different people.
Okay. And is the business growing with this?
A little bit each time.
A little bit each time. So that's again a good point. It's still a business video, so it might not be the scientific thinking way. I think it's our way to share with our community how we're putting scientific thinking together, right?
Right.
How we're putting the scientific thinkers business together. So definitely, so you can see that it's we have to learn a lot, and it's fun, and learning is always fun, right, Pragna?
Yeah.
So explain science videos. So similarly, they have similar challenges here. So basically, we have filled it for all the projects that we are working on, and the idea is you can do that too. So list all the products that you are thinking of working on, or you are working on, or you're planning to work on, and then write all these answers. What is this for? How difficult it is to do? How much fun you have doing it? Are you learning anything? And is business growing with this? Having answered all these, you will understand which products, and we actually got a lot of insights from that which product really resonates well with us. Like Pragna likes doing it, and we like doing it together. So that's the idea, right?
Right.
That's why second day product is helping us understand which product to work on. So next we'll talk about marketing, right?
Yes.
So in marketing, we'll understand which product actually worked, and we'll dig a bit deeper into marketing. And stay tuned. So step 2, list all the products that you think you can work on, and find out how much it helps, how much you love working on that product. So you can actually figure out few products that you really like doing. So that concludes the part 2 of the video.
Yeah.
So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Subscribe, comment, and leave us a comment.
And
share
the video.
And share it with your family and friends.
And if you like what we are doing, tell others. We need a lot of scientific thinkers. Together we can have a lot of scientific thinkers. See you on part 3 of the video.
Yes.
Be scientific and keep thinking. Bye-bye.
Bye.